Fuck your feelings.
Hey man, welcome to Fuck Your Feelings, the greatest podcast to ever exist. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share.
Right.
People don't share. Share that. Hey man, this is a phenomenal episode. I'm very excited. I got Rell Battle.
Oh shit.
You're lucky I'm here.
Oh shit.
You can tell when niggas start getting some money.
This took a lot. I was like, all right, Justin, where we going? Burbank.
Guy came in an Uber X.
Let's sitting on them things.
Uber XC. I remember when I first started flying coach. No, I remember when I first started flying first class. And it was because of
I remember when I first started flying G4s. The water was different up in the front.
I had the shit on this Uber X. We got Shondalia White.
Hey, what's up?
Very funny comedian, actress. Which power show are you on?
No, it's not Power.
Oh, that's right, BMF.
It's the 50 Cent show.
That's right. The
BMF. You right?
BMF.
Yeah.
BMF
Nice.
killing it.
They do cast from around the way too. That's good. Detroit area.
Yeah.
And we got Michael Lenoci.
Yeah, no.
You go by Michael or Mike? You go by Mike.
On stage, Michael, but it doesn't matter off stage. You know, you can call me
like
fucking
Michael.
idiot. Yeah, whatever you want. Michael too kind of feels wholesome.
Yeah.
And Mike's headlining the Barry's Crab Shack in the Valley. That's his credit. So we all.
Joe, warm up now, buddy. 'Cause there's a lot coming.
Hey, so I see Rell got a little nervous when you said that. I seen it in his eyes.
You really believe that?
When you live with a guy for 4 years, you know everything about them.
I've never lived with Michael in my life. I have no idea what he's talking about.
No, we just found out that they used to live together. Which
He
I
actually has my old bed. That's how well.
I'm the old bed.
Hey, that's how well he's doing. He has my hand me down.
I have that's how cheap I am. It's a difference between what you're doing and cheap.
Yeah.
So y'all, when did y'all move out? Who moved out?
He got a. Can I say you have a girlfriend or you don't want to already know?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm not a scumbag.
You never know.
I would be honest,
her.
Michael.
I'm a good guy.
Michael hit us with some Hollywood shit
You
before
know what
we
I'm saying?
started.
You never know. Yeah, that's true.
He gave us a checklist of things not to talk about.
Mike moved out first because I just like I wasn't home a lot, so I like coming in and out. Mike moved out first, and I go Mike when I'm moving out. I actually liked having roommates stuff for a little while. I don't know.
It was fun for a while, but you know, when you're in your fucking 30s, you live with other people's mess.
COVID makes it tough because you like messy.
Oh.
Like I gotta beat his ass every day.
Well, this is what it also is too. You're a twin, so you're used to having someone else.
I'm a twin.
around.
I'm a twin. Yeah, exactly. I got 14 uncles and aunts and shit. So it's like
wow.
I have a big family. So
I'm telling you to pull the mic stand close. You keep pushing it further away.
I just don't on my face.
Put that mic in your mouth.
I have a phallus issue. I feel like a dick is coming.
I don't, man. I'm so secure with my masculinity.
You would think he would, being around me I do so many gay jokes all the time, you know. I feel like he would.
I was more disappointing your homophobia.
What is that with Shondalia gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, I feel
And
like
we're out of time.
Chair is
Listen.
more comfortable. Fuck your feelings. Look, I feel like his chair is more comfortable than my ours.
Well, it is.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'm also very more comfortable. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm like.
What is it with white dudes and gay humor? What is that?
I just think it's funny. I mean, dude, Eminem does too. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a funny. I just think it's fun, dude. I did it the other night at Denny Love's show, and then like black audiences don't fuck with it at all.
Yeah, that was funny. I seen the clip. That's what you posted on IG.
Yeah.
I think gay humor
it's
is funny
funny
too.
I just think it's funny. I mean, I'm not making fun of gay people. I just think it's funny. Like to like, it's
Make fun of gay people.
Yeah.
You're canceled.
I'm
Women never get canceled, y'all.
Yeah.
Except Roseanne. Roseanne, I think, is the only woman that's ever been canceled.
Kind of can't. Well, they say the first woman to ever be canceled, anyone to be canceled, is Monica Lewinsky.
Was
but
she
that was
canceled?
before the internet.
What?
It reversed, but it wouldn't be like that today. But they say back in the day, people wanted her dead. They're like, "Fuck you for."
But
going
you have to be on to be canceled, don't you?
There wasn't no internet.
It's levels of cancel, right?
Yeah.
Like you might just have to sit for a day, sit for a week. Like Doja Cat got canceled for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. And then you got like
for what?
She was like, she say like she don't like black people. She not black.
Doja Cat.
She likes white.
Oh, right. No. Doja Cat said that she wished she was white.
Right.
And she's a mixed girl. So
Right.
she's African and white.
Right. So she got canceled for like 2 weeks.
And she wished she was a white woman.
Like Lena Dunham got canceled for like
yeah.
Lena Dunham got canceled for a couple months, and then Roseanne. So it's levels to this shit.
Lena Dunham should have been canceled forever, huh?
Shots fired.
People get canceled.
What is she doing right now, Lena?
Fucking
she's rich.
eating candy. I don't know.
Being rich as fuck. Every cancel don't last long. Like Kevin Hart got canceled for a little bit.
Well,
but
that was bullshit. For what? Though,
Yeah,
you know, because he said a gay slur in 2009. We all did.
The people control the cancel.
I did not say any gay slurs in 2009.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't get in trouble for
I will
things that
not
were
be
regular.
saying any gay slurs. Let's just point
I'm just
that
saying
out.
you can't
Shout
get
out
in
to my
trouble for stuff.
LGBTQ+
Says the white dude.
community.
We can't get in trouble for what we did back in the day.
I'm like,
Right.
It was just slavery.
Louis had a great bit about slavery. He was just like, I love how some people will be like,
A white dude said Louis had a great bit of.
I'm listening.
You see how dumb that sounds?
no, it's a great bit.
But what I'm saying before we go, but you know, you just somehow think about how dumb that sounds. A white dude saying Louis had a great bit.
Go for it.
Because you
Let
don't
him
have
go.
to. Okay,
First of all, let him go for it.
It's people. This is making fun of the white people who would be like, "That is so bad. I would never like." You're telling me if you were around in the 1700s and all your neighbors had farms, you would be like, "No, I will not have slaves." Like you wouldn't be like that. You would do with whatever's happening in the time.
But that's the
So in the early 90s, people were saying slurs that were
What's
bad.
what's one of the slurs?
Yeah, we go over here.
listen, I'm
And then a
like,
guy walks in. I'm just saying.
Is your cancel paper?
Hey, someone comes literally out of the closet.
I didn't know this morning was gonna be about being canceled.
Oh, we were just talking. We were talking.
Louis got the dopest cancel ever, right? Like he's canceled, but he still wins Grammys. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Like he can't probably perform at Madison Square, but he still got the. It's like, but we love this motherfucker.
I think he could.
I think he can
And
still perform at Madison Square.
I think his next special will be on HBO.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
I guarantee
Somebody
it.
go fuck with him.
But what did
I
he
guarantee
do?
it.
What did he do? He just jacked
What did
off
he
in front
do?
of people.
Exactly.
I don't think he'll give him.
Some of them said it was cool.
Because
Yeah.
didn't Pee Wee Herman do that? And
Well, he
No, he
jacked
did
up.
it in a
He
movie
jacked up in
theater.
the movie theater to his own. He didn't affect nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Louis
besides
didn't
besides
either, right?
besides
Louis,
the
no,
kids,
some of the girls didn't want. Most.
Oh, it was in
No.
front of
They-
Yeah, it was in front of women.
the
Yeah.
thing is, they
Lord.
said yes because they felt like if they said no,
right.
they would lose their job. It's like a power thing within the workforce. So just
He
know,
worked with them.
some of
Like
them.
they were
Some
like,
of
some of them were
them. Not all
openers
of
and
them.
shit. But the point is, he still get to.
God.
So it's a very. If I'm Louis, I'm happier because I don't have none of the people I didn't want to fuck with me, and only my core fans fuck with me.
Yeah.
So I don't gotta do none of the other bullshit.
I heard Chappelle say something very great though, which is they said, "Why don't you just put your specials on like DaveChappelle.com?" And he looked at the person and said, "New fans." He put his shit on Netflix because he's still trying to garner new fans.
Louis don't get that no more. He probably don't care.
He don't care. He probably make enough money from his fans. He don't
Bro,
give a
you
shit.
put that shit online.
Yeah.
You charge $5.
Why
A million
we
people
need new
pay.
fans?
A million people probably pay $5 million.
And you know what else too? Word of mouth is still king. So
Right, yeah.
that shit is still gonna spread. Even if he
Yeah.
do put it on LouisCK.com, when everyone's telling everybody, yo, the shit is funny, he still gonna get new fans that
Listen,
way
he's
too.
still a goat. When he walks in, everybody's like, "This guy's one of the."
Yeah, he'll probably
Nobody-
Yeah.
he'll probably never do a movie or a TV show again.
He
But
just, he
probably
just,
never worked
he
it.
but
just-
you still
they
rich.
just-
You're
they
still rich.
just-
as hell.
he just released a movie.
If he produced
What
it
movie did he
himself,
release?
He
Right.
did a
if
movie.
he
It was in
produced
the
it
movie theaters.
himself, he
What
can
movie
do
was
it.
in the movie theaters with Louis?
No, he just produced
did.
one himself.
But he
put
was
it
in
out.
it.
if you
He was
produce-
also
he got
in it.
enough money
What
where he can
movie- what
produce
movie is this?
himself.
It's called
Yeah.
No, he really did. And it's what you just said,
Bro,
Shondalia.
Rell, I'm
Yeah.
telling
It's
He
you.
called like-
produced the movie.
Yeah.
I'm
I
telling
didn't
you,
hear
he's
that.
back.
I mean, I
He's
didn't
back
see
in,
It
bro.
went
No,
to
he's not
M.
back in.
He
He's
still
done.
produced
Bro,
it.
I
done.
bet you
I'm
he
telling
has
you,
a special on a thing.
there's no way they're gonna put him on TV. Listen,
He's
gonna-
already been
you
on
know
TV.
he's gonna be rich as shit. That's the thing. He's gonna be like a
Bro, they-
Sebastian and all these rich
Fourth
comedy.
Yeah.
of July. It has a
4th of July.
7.4 rating
I
on
never
IMDb.
I never even heard of this.
But he's been
It was
promoting
in
it.
movie
I never heard.
theaters.
Now, listen, I'm not saying he shouldn't be. I'm just saying I doubt they give that much.
I'm just saying that they already are.
No, they're not. You
Bro,
haven't seen them,
His specials were on commercials all over Hulu.
bro. You will not see. I put money.
Hey,
you
man,
will not see.
was that
you will
true?
not-
Yes or
Listen,
no?
first of all, you know a motherfucker who's probably gonna get canceled soon is defending a motherfucker who's canceled. He got to set the path for himself.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
You got to set the
We're
path.
all
for
gonna
yourself.
get canceled.
No, I
dude.
agree, but it's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get niggas saying something inappropriate canceled. You gonna get white guy put your
jerking off
finger in the
Look, like
corner.
I said when we started, I will not be getting.
I don't think
canceled.
Shondalia's gonna get canceled. And this gets me to you, Shondalia. Do you consider yourself more of a comedian or actress?
I'm more of both. Like I mix the two for sure.
Damn, you go both ways, huh?
Yeah, I
Cancel.
get-
You see what I'm
I get-
saying?
I get both money.
Cancel. White guys can't help it.
I get both cash.
Right,
Yes.
right. Straight up. Yeah.
No, I because I do a lot of forms of act. Like I do voiceover, and I started in voiceover, and then on camera I do a lot more of that now. But comedy, you know, it's always something that's there, and I like them all because it's a different thing. They aren't the same, and I can do.
Where y'all film back in Michigan? The show.
In Atlanta, and some of it's in Detroit too. But yeah.
Cool.
What about? I mean, I thought I was equal until I did MacGyver and Rush Hour and said I'm a comedian. I realized I'm at my happiest when I'm on stage.
Yeah, but you weren't doing comedies though. You know what I'm saying? You weren't doing a comedy show. These were like more dramatic, not dramatic.
That's true. They wasn't like strictly like comedy. It wasn't
It's weird because they like comedians to do dramas a lot of times.
We're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was impressed by your acting, Rell, on Killing It on Peacock. He's on the Peacock show, Killing It with Craig Robinson. I passed on it.
Listen, that check still cash whether Justin watches it or not. No. What show you on right now? Right. So you're like,
dude. So, fuck your feelings, bro. His ego got checked.
It did it because you know what? Checks are even hard. Yeah. You know, syndication. So I'm actually on TV right now.
What show y'all? Fuck Your Feelings podcast television. What network is this?
YouTube. Along with
YouTube. This guy's bragging about canceled shows.
Who, me?
I'm just fucking.
Him.
Yeah. It's canceled. It's syndicated.
What we gonna say?
You'll be there soon.
You'll be there soon. Don't worry. 3 more weeks. What was I was so impressed by your act. Let me tell you, first of all, the only reason why I brought that up, I was talking shit because we were talking shit.
It's fun.
This is definitely fuck your feelings. Shondalia, I got you on the wrong episode. I got you.
Why?
Because these are ball busters.
We need someone to soften it.
The levity. Yeah, the levity. This is what I was gonna say, man. The only reason I brought it up because my reps was mad. I had just got off of MacGyver. Literally just got off MacGyver. And it was like, hey, we want you to audition for this Killing It show. And I was like, bruh, I just played the best friend on a show for 5 seasons. Is he playing his brother, but it's the sidekick. It's the best friend, basically. I'm like, yo, I just did that for 5 seasons. I don't want to. I said, they could offer me that shit. If they want to offer it me, then I ain't stupid. I'll fucking do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like auditioning for it. I said, I'll do it straight. They was like, come on, Justin, come on, Justin, come on. I said, yo, I don't want to fucking do the show. Then it was like, I said, I'll do it straight to producer read. If y'all do straight to producer, it was like, they want everyone to read. I said, listen, I don't want to do the show.
Yeah.
So then they hit me back a week later. Justin, we got your producer read. I'm like, okay, well, cool. I'll fucking do it, right? Audition, right, with the producers, Craig and all of them had a good audition. But I could tell it was already people in there that was like, this guy didn't want to fucking jump through our hoops. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you to.
Oh, they had an attitude.
I could tell some of the producers already had an attitude off tops. And it was one of those, fuck this fucking guy. I could tell, right?
Yeah.
So I seen that Rell booked it. I was like, good for
I ain't
Rell.
gonna lie. I went to producer read, and it was like, being that I knew Craig, it was like, man, fuck that. If you know niggas, get on. I be like, some people, man, I want to work my way. Fuck that. I did the producer read. I guess, I don't know. I saw Craig like that night. I said, hey man, stop playing.
Straight up.
Let's go.
Straight up.
If I get past, like I say, I'll earn it. I go to my first with the producer read. I'll earn it. But after that, they want you to okay, Craig, stop playing. Like at that point, you like, man, fuck that.
It's his show. Hey, take me. That's basically what you were asking.
I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
So like you gotta get in there first.
I will say Rell's work ethic, top notch when it comes to acting. Stand up, not so much, but fucking acting. Dude, I watched this guy run lines to himself in mirrors all day.
Yeah, I mean, you got to.
Alexa.
So I said all of that to say, when I saw you on the show and I saw your acting, that was like, I seen you on the Superior Donuts and that was cool. But when I saw you on Killing It in that pilot that first episode, I was like, you was coming with it, man. So I was very impressed by that, bro.
Appreciate that, Mike.
MacGyver syndicated.
That's good.
We did 22 episodes. Every season.
Nobody watched it.
Every season.
Every season.
Yeah. Most of y'all do 10.
Yeah, I want to see Isaac.
I know streaming money is way bigger, right?
No, it's not.
It is.
Absolutely
I've done
not.
both.
No, it's not.
I've done both.
I've
seen the contracts.
You has never been a star of a TV show.
I've seen the contract.
I've seen the contract. Network money is
No,
crazy.
network money is crazy. Well, maybe you got bad lawyers.
No, I don't have a bad lawyer, nigga. You
maybe you got bad lawyers. I know what you're getting.
How much money you think I was getting?
Like, I read your contract.
How much money do you think I was getting?
I know standard for a nigga on the first Come on.
Go for it.
I think we're leaving out my lady here. She's on a fantastic program on BMF.
Yeah, she is.
It's on Stars. It's crazy.
You see how he swerved that goddamn time.
To be honest, we have the same business manager, so I can find out.
To be honest, no.
40,000 tops you're making.
It's just not gonna go. You're crazy. It's not gonna go anywhere.
40,000 tops you making.
I made that more than that donuts. That's another story. See,
Dude,
I'm not even a money guy. That's what I'm saying.
This is the thing. Is like we gotta bust balls.
Like,
You gotta take it.
You gotta take it, right? I know, right?
I'm like his hands are like right in my face.
Mike, no, I'm not a money brand guy. So it's like I'm even uncomfortable.
You ain't making more than 70.
Come on, bro.
He getting
Don't play
real hyped up.
Of course,
You
nobody
missed
is.
the wrong.
not true. That's not
Nobody's
true.
making more than 70 an episode.
That's crazy. What are you talking about? Everybody.
Maybe Craig is.
Maybe Craig is.
Craig?
Craig get 200, but
Craig,
100.
an actual movie star.
He probably get at least what?
He
2.
pisses on 70 episodes.
Well,
Craig?
yeah, he will. They start off at 100, a movie star like that.
No, they don't. They start off more than that. He a movie star. He's not a TV star.
I'm saying a star.
I mean, he's not.
It's a difference though. You know that.
It's not a movie star like Tiffany's considered a bigger movie star than Craig.
Right, but we're not talking about Tiffany on a TV show. We're talking about a Judd Apatow movie star.
Craig has 15 years of
Craig is one of the most
acting. Yeah,
he is. It's only 5 recognizable black comedic actors, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kevin Hart, Craig Robinson, maybe now Lil Rel, Marlon.
Yeah, I say Lil Rel.
Marlon, and who
Tiffany
else?
Haddish.
I mean, for men.
Oh,
all right, but
Tiffany's the
that's
biggest
fine.
hit.
We're not talking about Craig, but nobody outside of Craig is getting more than 70 on that
You're
show per
crazy.
episode.
You're crazy.
They could get
Yeah, bro. I
better
just don't see
actors
it.
for 30.
Listen,
They could have got Justin for 20.
But like this, like this. I don't want to.
I would have did it for 10.
Yeah. What do you mean? Shit, I would have done it for 2.
Hey man, shout out to
Anyway,
I would have done it for 2. And
You know what's funny?
I would have done it for $5,000 and blackface. I would have put it.
Oh my
God.
Mike can't wait. I think Mike knows.
Michael is looking for
No, it is.
every way for
Mike
himself
knows-
to get
Mike
canceled.
knows what's the best way to get your
Oh
podcast.
my
What's the
God.
best way to get your podcast popping?
Hey man.
Getting canceled.
Hey man.
Mike knows.
Hey
He
Lee.
brought up every terrible subject.
Yeah.
Blackface. I hate gay people. Blackface.
We still good.
Yeah, you good. It was going in and out a little bit at the beginning with pixelation, but it's good right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Man, for somebody who's been on syndicated shows, this production shit.
Nigga getting 40. Invest some of that 40 into this equipment.
You niggas with roommates. That's so funny. You
Formerly.
niggas with roommates.
Formerly.
You still got a roommate, nigga.
Nigga, you had a roommate.
No, I've never had a roommate.
Formerly
I've
roommate.
never had a roommate other than my wife.
Formerly.
The only reason he lived with me was he needed someone to help him run lines. That's why.
Probably.
Why did you all move in together?
It's a good situation.
I had a.
How much were you struggling?
I wasn't. It wasn't a struggle thing. Mike can say that. It wasn't a struggle.
Okay.
I was living in New York, and then I had to come back to LA because I moved to New York and I got donuts, so I had to come back and get a spot in LA.
Oh.
So I was already in New York. I had a place there. My brother and I had a place there, so it was back and forth. So I'm extremely lazy and I'm kind of cheap. So I was like, all right.
This is what I said about Rell. I think I told you this, Rell, one time. I don't know if maybe I said it behind your back. I don't know.
That is comedy. That happens.
Fuck your feelings. This is what I'm about to say. You became more humble with success.
Yeah.
So when I saw Rell starting out, he definitely had a chip on his shoulder and an attitude, swag about him.
Don't we all do though? We all out here trying to get that. You
Trying
did
to-
too.
A little bit.
Nigga, you was the whole crew was.
Bro,
Everybody was trying to-
if I was on Peacock right now, I'd be in a robe right now, just fucking smoking a cigar next to you guys, being like, "You fucking little peasants."
You're lucky I'm here.
See what I'm saying?
No, but we all were. Everybody was trying to prove themselves. We from our city. We had our little.
But I don't think Shondalia's ever been like that, and maybe it's not a woman thing. I don't know.
It's
No,
just
I definitely
sweet.
know women that.
I don't know, the girls aren't. I don't know too many female comedians who are like super.
Me either. That like brag.
Because a lot of them didn't make it. That's why.
Okay. Guys, here's a
This
checklist.
motherfucker.
Gays,
Oh, wait, can we go
blacks,
here?
women. He got a checklist.
Oh yes, fuck it.
Don't let it. Fuck. It's called fuck your feelings. It's called fuck your feelings. Don't let this nigga talk to you like this. This white nigga. Don't let this white
Oh,
nigga.
yeah, this what?
Well, I made it. What shows were you on again?
Oh.
YouTube shows?
Oh yeah, right.
YouTube shows?
That's okay.
Yeah. I love this.
But he keep Yeezys though. I give him that. He keep Yeezys.
He
Oh, you do got some uses
And you
on.
got them real close to my damn pants.
So let's
I
talk
keep
about
the-
let's talk about who.
Hey, foot fetish there.
Let's
Hey.
talk about who everyone tours with. I'm joking.
You used to.
No, I'm joking. Shondalia,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
you are amazing soul for putting up with this foolishness that we're doing.
It's
But
like
every-
being in
oh,
the green room.
So yeah, it is. But this is what I was gonna get to. I felt like with success, because money only magnifies who you really are.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get. You either gonna become more of an asshole or you become a better person. You know what I'm saying? When you get the money. So Michael, we already know which route you're.
Yeah, Michael, we know.
We're
Well,
going
nah, Mike getting money out here.
It's pretty
Mike
clear,
getting money.
I ain't
Michael.
say he's not getting money.
Mike getting money.
I'm just saying the more money he gets.
You know what it is also though?
Yeah, I'm
when you've
listening.
been doing this for a long time, like
Yeah.
I'm 12 years into this, like time humbles you too. Like if you don't get that quick success, which very little people do, I mean that's very hard.
Yeah.
Then you start to appreciate like. I was telling someone the other day, we were in the green room, I was like, man, my first couple of years of comedy, like I didn't look at comedy as an art. Like now, like stand up to me is my art.
I can attest to that. Yeah.
Stand up now is my art. Like if someone like was to come up to me, I don't care if it was Chappelle or someone was like, hey, can I tell you something about the way you do stand up, or they were trying to give me advice? I'm like, no, get the fuck out of my face. I'm painting right now.
Well,
like,
I
let
mean,
me do my
as
shit.
a woman, I feel like people do that regardless
They do.
of your level. They think you can't even work stuff out in front of guys because they're like, oh, do you go to mics? Even though I just saw you work 20 minutes of material that wasn't great. And you know what I mean? And so I feel like for guys it's different, but for a woman, it's like somebody always want to tell you something. They think you want their unsolicited advice, and we don't.
And success is more humble because people only see you fail 10 times more.
Yeah.
Right.
You only get a few yeses in your career.
I don't know about that, but you fail.
I've had a
this
lot
guy's
of
had
yeses,
7.
Michael.
You
I've
fail
had
a
a
lot.
lot of yeses, Michael.
She's doing okay. She's doing okay over here.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't got.
The white guy is out.
No. Well, we canceled you before we started. But this is what I was gonna
If
say.
I was around in the 90s, how I'd be killing it.
I was gonna say I've only had a few yeses, but they've been significant.
They've been significant
Yeah.
yeses. Yeah.
yeses.
But I'm saying you don't need, one yes can change your life.
That's a fact.
Yes.
So you just bounce them shits up. So, but also it comes with the more success you get, you meet more successful people, and then you go, well, what the fuck I'm gonna say when I'm hanging out with Will Smith, or I'm over here with Marlon Wayans, or them motherfuckers got real money.
Right.
Mhm.
We all knew money essentially. You know what I'm saying? Even if we got a little bit,
Fake money. Yeah.
whatever. So if you even if you get on a show and you, for example, if I'm on a show and I'm sitting with Craig, who been in fucking, knocked up and fucking Pineapple Express, that's real money. So if he's chilling humble, who the fuck am I to ever be like late on set or whatever?
But you know what I've realized this is what I've experienced. The A-listers are more humble. It's the B and C listers.
That's
That
true,
are
bro.
on 1,000 at all times.
That's true.
Exactly.
I ain't-
Because
They're scared.
and I feel
You
like they
think
still
so?
got something to prove.
Because they're like, what? Because if it's, especially if it's acting, you don't have stand up to fall on.
Mhm.
If you're not acting, you're done.
Oh,
You
it's
could be-
definitely the
You could be on a
acting.
hit show, and things are fucking high.
definitely have
and then
seen
you
this.
could never act again. At
Yeah.
least we could fall back and be like, well,
Actually,
Yeah,
you know
I'm gonna go. I'm going. on the road or
A-list
something.
comedians are kind of cocky though.
A-list
Top
comedians.
money comedians.
Oh yeah, A-list
Some of
comedians.
them,
I've
yes.
definitely had a lot of.
other
the
than
assholes.
Kevin Hart, because he's super
no,
humble.
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah.
that made it through acting for sure. But the A-list comedians that made it through comedy, no. Like Sebastian Bill Burr, no. But like then like an A-list actor comedian who just kind of comes back to stand up for sure could be cocky.
I think maybe because
I don't know.
comedy's always comedy.
I'll start naming
I'm
people.
trying
Fuck
to
your
name
feelings.
them. I'm trying.
I'm
Who's
Like
definitely
someone?
not
Jeremy
naming
Piven's
anyone.
clearly he's very an arrogant
Who is-
soul
who
around
which
stand
one?
That's not fair. That's just
Who
him
was it?
in general. Like
Jeremy
Michael?
Piven.
that wasn't because of
Jeremy
comedy,
Piven.
Oh.
Like he comes off as arrogant,
but that's because who he was anyway. That's not like because of comedy.
but it doesn't matter. You're in a different art world, so like you still have to earn the respect of the peers in that world.
Well, what you felt
You
about
can't just-
T.I. doing stand up?
Arrogance. Like I'm all about coming in. Like if Kevin Hart or Chappelle walk in, they could do 45. I had to wait for fucking Tiffany to do 45 when she was like on her high horse, and they're not. And I appreciate if someone comes out and does 45 and they kill. but sometimes you'll watch them just doing 45 and they're just fucking feeding their
like
ego.
I've watched a lot of them do 45 and they're working material like they're at an open mic. Like, you know what I mean? Because they don't go to, most of them don't go to open mic.
Y'all don't feel like they earned that?
No, I feel like they do.
One?
I don't, you know.
Any comedian that reaches a certain level. Like
Sure, but when the way T.I. was doing it, it was just like, bro, do your 15, respect the light.
But
like,
he's not a comedian.
More of a reason to not fucking do 45 minutes of bombing.
He's trying it out, right? He's not.
I think he's doing. Well, I haven't seen any clips or anything recently, but I mean, at a certain point, he was doing it tough. I don't know.
I thought he was just doing it for like a specific.
He's headlining some
perfect examples of people who were famous coming into stand-up that are humble. Like Batch is great,
right?
Very humble.
He did
he's
a
not
show.
acting
He did it
cocky.
yesterday. He did a show
He's
yesterday.
just very nice. Comes in. He'll even just do 5 minutes. He's being humble. He's respecting the
respects
art.
the craft,
Trevor did too, and Trevor kills it around town. Some of these guys who have a bigger fall, even like someone like Michael Yo, did it very respectfully.
Right.
People who had a little fame then came into stand up, and then there's other guys. I'm not going to name them. Maybe bros that are a little more arrogant, and maybe they're hated on the internet for that because they don't
on the internet
respect.
It's not real.
Sure, but even in the
internet could get your job taken away from
or
you.
get you more work.
But
it depends on how you use it.
But that being said, there's a level of reality to it.
I'm saying like if people hate you on the internet for your stand-up stuff.
But you were talking about T.I. T.I. is like not on their level though. He's like really famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't think he's still famous?
No, like my girlfriend didn't know who he was. And she's 20 and she's 26.
Man,
I
I just ran into
got you.
You know what I mean?
I ran into a young comic the other night. He didn't know who Martin Lawrence was.
Oh wow.
22 had never heard of him.
Well, that's crazy.
Okay.
But look,
Because they're in the art.
Exactly.
They're in the art.
Well, think about it like this, right? That's just generational, right?
I'm a fan of
for example,
both.
For example, who can name 3 NBA YoungBoy songs?
Yeah, I can't.
I can't, right? Because we're a little bit older.
But I know who he is.
But I know
though.
he is.
Right,
I
but
know
we don't know
the
the
music
No idea.
We don't know the music.
But you don't know it. Well, you're
but still.
What's his name? Young boy?
But think about
YoungBoy.
it.
I don't even
and
like
his-
his name. Bad Brandon. Too long.
Bad
Hey,
Brandon.
Hey, what is it? What's your rap name? A sentence? Like, what the fuck is that about?
But Eminem YoungBoy is probably the biggest rapper on the
He's
internet.
good.
And
He's good though.
Yeah, he's
He's
good.
gotta be good.
he would know who he was. So it's a generational thing a lot of times.
But he's in jail, right?
I think he's out.
Oh, you need that.
Oh, I'm like,
Think
that's
he's out.
probably why you don't know him, because
But
he's like,
But imagine our day, somebody's like, "Who's Jay-Z?" You don't know 3. Like, God damn,
Well,
know
you
Jay-Z.
can't. Then you're a fucking idiot.
But
at that point.
generational though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, but you still know the goats of
Right.
no
You
matter
still
what.
don't know.
I'm saying-
we still know Magic and Bird.
But Jay wasn't the GOAT. I'm saying we were younger. He was the hottest rapper before he was the GOAT. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? So people didn't know.
But
we
so,
were, like,
but
younger.
for this guy who you're talking about, NBA player,
he's
all-star guy,
the biggest rapper in it.
but he's got to keep it going. If he doesn't keep it going for 5-6 years,
But I'm
he'll
saying,
be forgotten.
But I'm saying he's hot. Like
And this is his real name too, though. You don't even
like
know
the
this.
real
It's
thing.
NBA Young Boy Never Broke Again. Isn't
Yeah.
that?
I thought it was. I thought Never Broken was the
That-
NBA.
You know what? This is the
that's the
problem.
NBA
Never-
So
part.
many
Oh,
rappers.
That's the NBA
Oh, the
part.
NBA is Never Broke Again.
All the young somethings have been taken. So you just have to come up with fucking sentences now.
Oh my god.
Fucking 2040, it's gonna be like, hey man, I went to the park and hung out. Rapper is my favorite.
He's good though. He's real good.
But my little cousins think he's the shit. I'm just like,
What's
He
your brother
He's
think?
good.
Terrence
He
don't.
has that
Terrence knows the game.
Nah,
with the baby.
he love Drake.
He got that
Everything's
song, The
Drake.
Baby.
Yeah, he do. I don't know the song.
Drake's
I'm in
Michael
Jump
Jackson.
Like Crazy. That song.
In Detroit, Detroit, Flint, in Detroit area, y'all real big on drill, huh? Like
Who?
drill music.
Drill?
Yeah.
You know what drill music is?
Do you mean like house music?
Nah, drill. Drill is Chief Keef, NBA YoungBoy.
Oh, is that considered
trash.
drill?
All
I
that
don't know
shit
the
is
name
drill.
of the genre.
Hey,
Oh,
but
okay.
drill, when they say drill, do they mean like that's music when you rapping about murdering people?
I mean, that's rap, but drill is like Dirk, like really just the real. Don't need to really make sense. I don't know how. I don't want to sound like an old nigga.
I do what I want, yeah.
Not even, but like
Oh,
Chief
God, I
Keef.
hate that.
You know,
I do what
yeah.
I want to do.
No.
No.
They
You know,
like-
5-Year Foreign, like Chicago.
Yo, these
Drill.
niggas are the worst. This is what I'm
I
saying
hate
about
that.
this. I don't like when dudes be trying to act super tough and then they're singing about they're like, I'm sensitive and I shoot you,
You know
in
what?
your belly. I'm so mad
With the body
and I
roll,
love to
does it?
listen
With the
to
body roll.
Yeah.
But that's they paying
This
me.
nigga
But look,
Uzi Vert, this nigga here.
But look, and they'll shoot the club up though. They'll shoot up the block.
They will, and then they'll sing you a lullaby right afterwards.
And then fucking blow some
I
dude
don't know.
afterwards too.
I don't know.
I
haven't seen all this.
Hey, all you little drill niggas, don't come after me.
I don't know
I'm
what
defending.
drill
I'm
is.
defending.
I
You
didn't even
drill.
know it was drill. Maybe I'm just listening to the music.
I do
don't
what
know
I
the name.
want,
I just call it rap. It's like rap pop. You know what I mean?
Pop Smoke, Fabio Foreign.
Oh, I love Pop Smoke.
Yeah, you know he's dead.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, but I
okay.
still love the music.
Alright.
A lot of those guys are drill.
Wait, was that the one who was posting that he was in LA and then the robbers came to his place?
One of his friends
That was
posted
sad,
sad.
man. That
It's
was
really
fucking
sad.
sad, dude. That's fucked
sad.
up.
Yeah.
But you got to be smart about that when you're
But
famous.
you see the post, you see the address.
Yeah,
Like, okay, he's clearly in Beverly Hills or something.
yeah.
And you see the address, yeah.
That one's
And that's when
fucked up.
Rell dropped the dime.
Oh my god.
Rell dropped the dime. He was like, I
I
know
saw
what this
that
nigga's
shit.
at.
No, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
No,
Yeah.
they
no, I
did.
like
I think
him,
they
though.
found the
He's
people who did it, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, it was,
Uh,
that one was just.
I don't
fucked up.
understand how people still committing murder. See, there's cameras everywhere.
everywhere.
Like, I would never be like, this is a good idea to go murder somebody.
Bro,
No.
you starving?
It's
Look
sad.
at me justifying murder. Listen, nigga, sometimes a nigga gotta go. Like, let me justify murder.
I do it, but I would be hesitant.
Not to everybody has your stuff. They could just hack in it. If you have TikTok, China's got everything.
TikTok.
Oh, by the
I
way,
do.
one time, shout out to your name on the wall. I ain't see that's some gangsta. That's some fly Diddy shit right there.
Thank
Justin
you.
has
Yeah.
his name on the wall. This is like his studio. That's
Yeah.
fire.
It looks like a clothing brand.
Thank you.
looks like Diddy shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. My homeboy Ulysses got me that.
That's hard. I didn't notice that.
Thank you.
Hires clothing. That would be dope.
You know, I actually wanted to do that in high school. I'm not even bullshitting. Like,
Yeah.
I had drew out some shit and
I'll fucking wear it as long as it's just a t-shirt that says hires.
just hires. Okay.
No, Justin, just
I
hires.
respect that.
Yeah, just with that cursive, I'm just like, yeah, this is dope.
And I wanted to do hires hotels. Also.
Okay, well, you're thinking a little outside your. Guy wants to be a billionaire. Motherfucker, you should have into business.
You want to know the funniest thing that you may not know about me? I own a multifamily property, 9 units in Florida. You know?
Oh my God, Michael, your foot is right by me.
I really want your foot.
Me
Thank
too.
you, Michael.
Get your
Michael.
wet
you got a weird foot thing.
You keep kicking it, and I think you're gonna kick my shin. I've broken my shin
Some
bone
foot
before.
trouble.
Like-
Y'all got a foot fetish? Is that y'all? Me? One of y'all got that?
You have foot fetish?
No, I'm very vanilla.
Really?
Yeah,
Why, Michael?
because my parents are still together. I have good
Oh.
parents.
That's why.
No trauma.
funny.
My
No
biggest
trauma.
biggest trauma is my bike was stolen when I was 10.
Oh,
that's
Michael.
That's it. You think so? That can't be true.
That's not why.
No,
though.
obviously
Yeah,
not.
sure.
But like, you know,
What's the trauma in
That's
here? What's the
it.
trauma? What's the trauma?
That's funny.
putting my dog down, fucking
Michael, you've had trauma.
being dragged through the internet for someone else's
Everybody's
shit.
had trauma.
When he put his dog down, I remember that was a tough day. It was pretty. He was
Fucking tough week, bro.
Tough week.
Okay, that is tough.
That dog had to go.
This motherfucker hated it. He was like, get him out of
Wait,
here.
Real? Did you put the dog
He was-
down?
yeah, he
He's
was
like,
doing
the dog
cir-
had to go.
That dog's still
He
here.
had to go.
He was doing circles for
I'm
no
like,
reason.
wait a minute.
I was
This
like-
is getting.
But I do a bit about it now, so.
Oh, okay.
Rest in peace, Wade. Miss Wade.
What do I say? My wife's sister has to put their dog down tomorrow.
Oh.
Damn, a plan put down. Those are tough.
I know. She
Mom
know,
was just like, I think it's time.
yeah, she knew
No,
like 2 days ago. She had to do it. So
Let's
she
think
scheduled it.
about Mike. Mike waited to that motherfucker like kill me. Like this dog was useless, bro.
Oh, he was looking at me like.
He's like, bro, what are we
He
doing?
was like blinking at me in Morse code. He was like,
He's like, what are we doing, bro?
This is when all the white women that listen to this podcast, they're gonna be like, oh my god.
He got lung cancer just now.
yeah.
I know.
Mike waited and that dog was like, bro. The dog, I saw the dog trying to motherfucking off himself with a belt on a door.
Yeah.
I'm shitting on myself. I can't walk. I don't eat.
When an animal starts shitting on themselves, it's a wrap. I
Yeah.
had a rabbit.
Yeah.
Started shitting
It
on
happens
himself.
pretty quick. It was like 1
Yeah,
month.
it was like
in
it
1
was
month.
kinda-
it went-
Yeah, it would turn completely
South.
in 1 month. I never seen the dog die before, like the process of that. That's my first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, thinking back, we're like, damn, that motherfucker was dying, and we were just
Yeah.
kind of because you see it
Mike,
every
Mike,
day.
like Mike, we carried him in because he can't walk. He's all right. He's all right. I'm like, Mike, that motherfucker. Me and Chris, our other roommate, because it was 3 of us, and me and Chris.
What was Chris' last name?
Chris Young. He's a
Okay,
writer.
all right.
And me, he be carrying the dog in like he couldn't walk the whole way. He's good. And me and Chris be like, that motherfucker is. That bitch about to go. That bitch out of here.
Yeah.
To the
Oh my
upper
God.
room.
And he killed
Yeah.
the
But
dog.
Mike didn't want to let him. That's his baby, so he didn't want to let him go.
Mine was my heart broken.
Yeah.
I had my first heartbreak when I was 16.
What kind of dog you have?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a chick.
No, I'm talking about a chick.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
fucking
that's
guy.
He said, what breed was it?
I know, right? A Shih Tzu.
Brazilian.
Tell me about the bitch.
Right. I had a Shih Tzu growing up. Fuck that nigga. No, but the girl, she broke my heart. She left me for a basketball player.
Damn.
I'm
I've
5'6".
had that. I had that. in
The height
college.
gets you again.
The height got me, bro.
Like a high school
High
basketball
school.
player?
High
Oh, I
school.
thought you were like
Yeah.
NBA. I'm like,
Nigga,
well, that was worth it.
I got left.
She played me.
High school nigga.
Man, you should have.
What is he, 5'9"?
You should have broke the fourth wall in MacGyver and said her name. Like, fuck you, Trina.
Hey, look, I got a bitch. Cheat
Trina.
I had a bitch cheat on me with a Miami Dolphin, nigga. I get it.
Wow, that's the lowest of the low.
I mean, I had that too. Like, I had a girl at my
You from
first
Florida.
heartbreak. She fucking started dating a football player,
That's how it be.
and I just
Damn.
fucking did my Madden joke. I deleted him off of Madden. I was so
Shondalia.
fucking mad. I
That's
was so
hilarious.
mad. I went on Madden.
You could do that? You can delete characters off of Madden?
No, you just make all their attributes down to 0 when you edit the
Oh,
player,
hilarious.
and
Bust
then
his
they're
ass.
forced to
That's so
retire.
petty.
That's
so
hilarious.
Oh, I
petty.
was so. This was like back in 2008.
And there's your trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Look,
there's
that's-
your
Look
trauma.
at Shondalia labeling your trauma. I like that.
Sorry.
What about you,
Fucking
Shondalia?
foot was
What
near you.
trauma? You had any trauma you can speak
Yeah,
on?
I'm
Yeah,
from
probably
Flint,
my
Michigan.
foot.
Facts.
Be like, I drunk the water every day. That's my
No,
That's facts.
you know, Flint water actually comes from Detroit. So when
Oh,
they
yeah.
switched it to Flint water, we were like, "What are you doing?" You know what I mean? It
Damn.
actually, they know because all the car companies used to dump into the Flint River, so that was a for real. They did that on purpose to
Let me
get
ask
rid
you
of
though.
people.
Flint has a white community as well, right? Like
Yeah.
a poor white. So they was trying to fuck
He's
up
like
everybody.
poor white.
poor white. That's a
I
difference.
know
Yeah.
it's poor, but I'm saying.
It's not all poor
So-
though.
But they
Mhm.
were fucking with. I thought it was like, were they just fucking with black people? They were fucking with
I
everybody.
think it's just
Yeah, they
cheaper
were.
to
They're
dump it in the
trying
water.
to.
Right.
They're trying to. They were
Saves
trying to gentrify. You know what I mean? Get the property for cheaper. Blah blah. They're building it up now. I just came back.
Is
It
anybody
looks
did
good.
anybody go to jail for
It
this
looks
shit?
good. Oh yeah, no, they were supposed to, and then they just made it so that they dropped their case. Literally,
So
court.
nobody went to jail.
Nobody.
So what was the like? Was there money given? Like what
There's
happened?
Nothing.
They
Nothing
let
happened.
They were giving money to the people, but they aren't. It's like not easy to get it.
So kids just died and gonna have issues
Yeah.
forever, and there's nothing that's gonna be done at
No,
all.
It's
Damn.
so messed up.
Welcome to America.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Y'all remember ITT Tech? You
Yeah.
remember these colleges?
Yeah.
My cousin went. The shit doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
If you got a degree from ITT Tech, he just told me this shit 2 days ago. If you have a degree from ITT Tech and you try to go get a job, they won't recognize it.
Wow.
They like that shit. They lost their accreditation.
It's no
they
accreditation.
were taking out loans with their students without their students knowing. So like, let's say my cousin
Damn.
exactly. So let's say my cousin name is Chris, right?
Yeah.
He already had a loan with ITT Tech. He done paid it off. Then they would take his name and signature and do a fake fucking another loan.
Oh, this is a good documentary one day.
That's what I told
Well, don't
them.
get me started on student loans,
But
because
also
I feel
ITT
like
yeah.
they're doing that to
Hey, look,
everybody.
look,
really.
ITT Tech though. That mean if you went there, that means you fucking got your GED. You didn't even graduate high school.
Yeah.
Though.
I mean,
You know what I mean? That's like
if the
He graduated
nigga,
high school, man. He fucking graduated high school.
like if a nigga on the commercial got a fitted cap, it's probably
Yeah.
not the best.
When Romeo is your spokesperson.
Yeah, it's probably not the best. The nigga's name was Mercedes. He ain't even got a real. Ain't the best school to go.
Y'all
to.
remember that when Romeo was doing ICDC college?
Yes.
Oh,
Nigga,
shit.
if you signed up for ICDC college, you already failed.
Honestly, any of those schools that are advertised like that, I'm like, it's not a good.
No, sir.
Yeah, if you're sitting on the couch watching an infomercial, like,
Yeah. It's like Better
You're
Call
never
Saul.
gonna make it, motherfucker.
It's like a Better Call
Right.
Saul
You're
of
never gonna
colleges.
make it.
You know what I mean?
Where'd I do that? I'm
You
listening.
went to FAMU, right?
I went to Clark
You
Atlanta.
went to Clark. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Where'd you go?
FAMU. That's where I
That was
went.
cool.
I went to FSU.
Me,
You went
the
to
College for
FSU.
Creative
Yeah,
Studies
but
in
still,
Detroit.
I got to taste
Detroit.
FAMU.
Oh, you got to taste
I got to
FAMU.
taste a little bit of it.
You went to
FSU, which is next to FAMU. It's
So-
one of the biggest college
Oh.
cities in the country.
You smashed black girls in college?
My first black girl was college, yes.
My
Yeah.
first black girl.
Hey,
I've done 4.5.
mix you a
Yeah,
biracial.
I got a mixed one.
You
Yeah.
got a mixed one.
Michael.
Confused bitch.
So Michael, you aren't as vanilla as you think. It's the plot is thickening.
Well, I
We
was
know
still, I
your
had sex with
trauma
the
now.
missionary, so yes. it was
Oh,
vanilla.
that's it,
No,
Michael.
of course not.
Come
I
on.
fucking I pulled off their extensions.
Hilarious. You know, it is true
She
though.
was
Y'all,
bald. I was like, "Are you a guy?" No.
white men do lack rhythm. When I've seen pornos, Now, what isn't true is that they all have small penises. That's not true. I've seen a lot of white pornos where they have.
Well, before we go any further, I don't have a huge dick. Let's just go.
Okay.
ahead.
I've never been with a white guy, so I don't know.
I thought your husband was white.
No, he's Armenian. He's
Oh.
Middle Eastern.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Let's. Hey, sorry.
I pick and choose my spots when to speak. I want to be noticed. I'm PR trained.
Oh, this nigga.
Damn.
That's why the fucker here. He been talking reckless all day.
Reckless.
I pick and choose my spots. I'm not gonna get into this.
Oh, don't worry. We'll cut it together. Don't worry. We'll cut it together.
like I like Armenian dick. Like,
We'll find a way. Don't worry.
Yeah, you took the shot of the MacGyver. He's like, watch this peacock. Motherfucker gets fucking cut from the show next season. Sorry, Rell, we watched that Fuck Your Feelings podcast.
I have no idea.
Hey, man. It'll help. It'll help. It'll only help. It'll help.
But I think it's funny that people think my husband is white. I'll be like, you haven't seen him?
you know why? You know why? Because people consider Kim Kardashian to be white.
But she is white.
But
She's mixed.
She's Armenian.
She's Armenian and white. Her mother is white.
But
her
still.
dad was Armenian.
But
But
the minority trumps the
Money
white.
Trump, like half black girls,
It does.
half black
All
women.
right,
are
then let me
black.
go do a gene test.
No,
I'm sure I got
there's-
something.
no.
You are. You nigga too.
she's white. My husband has no white
So
parents.
is Halle Berry black?
Yeah.
She's half white.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
but she's mixed.
Hold on. I'm finna pause. When we go back to slavery days, if you have one drop of black in
Is
you,
it 1/3? Was it
1/3, whatever the
one-fifth?
fuck. No, that's how much you were worth as a person. But if you had
It's
like
a 1/3 rule or something like that.
Yeah.
one drop. Yeah.
if you have one drop of black in you, you black. So same thing with Kim Kardashian. If she got one drop Armenian, she's not just white.
But her dad is full Armenian.
Her dad was full.
That's what I'm saying.
Armenian is
But what I'm
that's
saying-
Middle Eastern, right?
But black
Yes,
women,
Middle Eastern.
black women are quick to call Kardashian and light skinned women that's not black white. But it's like, no, she's not white. She's Armenian.
Yes.
The bitch do commercials for Armenian Airlines, so she bitch Armenian.
She actually looks very Armenian.
Michael got. I mean, I think everyone. It all came from Africa. Everybody got a little drop of
Yeah.
black somewhere, right?
Yeah, but you can't claim the card unless you've been discriminated against.
Oh, well, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like you can't like, oh, if I was 5%, I can't go around and start saying the N-word. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, as much as you really want to.
Shit, Logic does. Have you seen this motherfucker?
Yeah,
No,
but,
he's
but his
black.
dad,
But
his
Logic
is
dad's
actually
black. His
I know,
dad's
but he
black.
looks. He
He's
looks.
black too. He's mixed.
He looks awfully white.
He's very
though.
white.
No.
Yeah, he looks very white.
But he gets dark. Like he gets, if you see him tanned, he gets brown.
Me too.
Shit. So does
But
Spain.
you're not mixed.
Black and nigger.
Yeah. Spain's get dark. Italians get dark.
Italian. What's you Italian, right?
Half Italian, half British.
I see that.
And
Hello.
his dad is like
He said hello.
Dad's Italian. Both of
his
my
dad
parents are
is
foreigners.
fucking- Yeah.
I'm first generation.
Your mom doesn't sound. Does she have an accent? No.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She came here when she was 22.
Oh, she
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
My dad came here when he was 16.
This is what I want to ask
Gotcha.
you. How was it working with Will Smith before the slap?
It's fine. It's still fine. Well, first of all, I can't speak on anything with Will.
this motherfucker here.
Regardless, but before the but still it's good.
Before the slap.
It's amazing. He knows. I think I tell people all the time. It's like he is who we think he is. He really is the dopest motherfucker alive. It's crazy to say that, but it ain't fake. He really is the coolest motherfucker, the smartest motherfucker, the most energetic. Like I'm not even that nice to people. Like
You're not nice to anyone.
he treats. I'm nice to everybody.
Well, Rell, we know
I
because I've
shot-
met you 1,000
This
times.
is
You
true.
don't remember.
I showed up. Clearly I'm nice to Justin. But
Thank you.
he really is like I've seen him. I like faking like private moments. He treats the guy carrying his bag the same way he treats hanging out with T.I. Like he really is that dude. So that's why I take a lot. That's why I said earlier about money. He got more money than everybody, and he can still be that humble. It's like
Right.
I think he's cool. I don't give a fuck about the slap, to be quite honest.
I
What you
love
mean?
Will Smith.
I think listen,
Me too.
everybody, if you're always on watch, you're gonna catch a bad moment with everyone.
Yeah, my biggest
everybody
argument.
has a bad moment. Dude, we all had bad moments.
Yeah.
And if
biggest-
that was captured, we would be fucking getting hated.
My-
If people saw how many times you used the N-word at home.
if they had any
Or in the
clue-
car on the way
I mean,
here,
I have-
fucking rapping, dude.
Bro, I have audio of this dude. They do a Trump raid in this motherfucking house.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
but-
I'll take that audience.
But my biggest argument was like, this motherfucker's been damn near perfect for 30, 35
Yeah.
years. One moment shouldn't define him
No.
like that. One moment like that, not like some other shit, but But people sensationalize. Everybody needs something to talk about and to jump on.
It's actually weirder to me that Chris Rock's like, I don't want to talk to him right now. Like, shut up, bro.
No. Chris is justified, bro.
So what?
No. You don't have Chris Rock trauma. Chris Rock was bullied. He talks about it. He was beat up every day
as a kid.
Yeah. And now you got the cool guy. And you understand. You got slapped in front of your mama and your daughters who are in college.
Yeah.
So think about what they got to go through. So. I understand I don't think people should judge Will for that every day for the rest of his life. One incident. At the same time, I understand Chris is being upset. I get both. I get it.
Wow,
go for it. Speak for it as a woman. How did you feel?
Not as a woman, as a comedian.
No. I want to hear a woman's perspective because I think a woman.
I want to put you in the box.
Sorry,
not
to label you. You could be whatever you want.
That's what I was saying, but Justin want to make it about that.
No,
he, him, they, she, whatever you are.
I do think. I think that Chris is justified. And I also feel like Will shouldn't be shamed for the rest of his life.
I agree.
Like I agree both. And I also feel like Will had a mental breakdown in front of everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially when you go on an Oscar run, all that PR and stuff, and whatever role you're mentally in, sometimes you aren't out of it by the time you get there. So I just felt like we saw him still in the middle of his role mentally, in addition to stress from everything else that he's probably going through. And it just was a snap. It was just like a mental breakdown moment.
I disagree. I think sometimes you just want to slap a motherfucker. Sometimes
bro, he definitely was going through some shit.
You gotta be a little crazy to yeah. I mean, dude, that's a
technically
dude,
I can't speak on information.
I actually feel bad. You know what I actually feel bad for? I have empathy for, and you guys will hardly maybe disagree, but like when a Karen video goes viral, if it's not about her saying like the N-word but she's just like doing something crazy, I'm like, this lady's gonna go through it. She's gonna lose her job. She's gonna get dropped.
Fuck her.
But bro, that's just that's someone just having a bad.
But you got
day.
But look at the
maybe we don't know though.
Look at our trauma. Black people have been murdered through accusations. Emmett Till's killer. That chick.
Yes.
We've been murdered through accusations for
not all
years.
Karens are race.
Listen, they happen to be mostly black people that they're yelling at. So I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I feel like that's very different from the Will Smith slap.
But you don't have you don't feel bad for someone who is all of a sudden, like, they lose their job, all the bad stuff they go through.
You got to understand, you're talking to the wrong crowd. We're black.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I want to do it. That's why I want to.
We don't give a shit.
You talking about feel bad somebody that's being racist?
No. What if it's not a racist one? It's a Karen thing, like someone on a plane.
What is a Karen that's not racist?
No, Karens are people who just have an outrage in public.
They happen to be white women with black people, though.
Privilege. We see it, black people, either as a race thing or a privilege thing.
It's a race thing.
So when we see a Karen talking like your music too loud, or y'all ain't supposed to be doing this barbecue.
Well, sometimes the music's a little loud.
It is. Yeah. I agree. I got a whole joke about being a black Karen, so I'm all for it. But what I'm saying is, when we see a white woman approach us and telling us to turn down our music, we're automatically saying, you coming at us because we black. Like, even if it is a music thing. But
I've actually had that happen to me at work, and I had on headphones.
Oh, she
and my music was too loud in the headphones. So I had a white woman report me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea the amount of conversations I've had to talk with Mike about shit like that.
Sometimes he's made me delete posts. He's like, don't get involved.
No,
like,
all right. I think you need a black
Michael.
friend. You need a black friend to be like, hey, I know you're not a bad person, but you're saying some stupid shit doesn't get you canceled.
Yeah,
and then when they come at you, I'm not gonna defend you publicly.
Well, this
I'm just like, talk to my ex roommate Rell.
This is the thing though. You need to remember, it's completely understandable why you have empathy for her, because she is white. Mm-hmm. And honestly, that's your tribe. You see what I'm saying? That's a white woman that's part of your tribe. So I can understand why, whether you realize it or not, why there's a form of empathy when you see her going through something.
My empathy is not necessary. It's for the person who gets taken down on the internet for a mental breakdown. And it doesn't have to be a white person, because there's other people. There's been all different races.
Said Karen, though. You said Karen.
Fine. But either way, my empathy comes from what they're going through on the internet, losing their job, all that shit is like, it's intense. Like, dude, at the level of intensity that is, sure, it's wrong, but people's lives get ruined from the internet.
I've seen where they lose all that stuff is them being racist.
Man, beat his
so
ass.
I'm trying to figure out where it's happening and they're not racist.
Man, beat his ass.
That's just explain to me,
There's
Michael.
ones where there's a lot of them. They're all over TikTok that aren't necessarily just racist.
This is why I don't care. One, mind your fucking business if it don't really affect your health. Second, if you do something like that and the police come, that situation can be escalated to a black death immediately.
Sure.
So because of your fucking annoyance and you being on the other side of the park, that can lead to a whole other thing. So I can't feel sorry for you in those situations. Because what it can lead to for us, it's just a higher standard.
Because I have, even as a woman, look at me. I don't look threatening. I've had women grab their purses. Thank you, Michael.
She's married. Jesus Christ.
I've had white women hold their purse and cross the street because they were afraid of me. I've had all that stuff. So this is why I don't have empathy, because I'm like, I've had that happen to me and it was some bullshit. You know what I mean?
All right, sorry, just trying to kind of have a debate here, and I wish
debate.
we could go back in time.
Fuck your debate,
Fuck
Michael.
your debate, bitch.
Hey, it's fuck your feelings. Nobody don't give a fuck about your debate.
Fuck about your point of view, nigga. If you say the sky's blue, nigga, the sky's yellow, nigga.
Hey, real talk.
Trump is not that bad.
I used to not debate. Boy, this is what I learned about Rell when I first moved out here. He will debate until the end of time, yo. When we used to be at Amsterdam, an open mic, right? Yeah. And I used to see him going back. I remember I was going back. I said, I can't. I'm not doing it. So we
would argue all the time about sports. He doesn't even watch as much as
that's how I get material, right? Because you have a multiple comments. You want to hear what people have to say. Even if you agree with them or disagree, you want to hear people's point of view, and it would lead to material. But also, just being you from DC, I'm from DC. We just very litigious, man. This is like
you say that word again. What?
DC?
No, litigious.
Litigious.
Yeah, I don't even know what that word means.
What does that mean?
Litigious means lawyers are litigious. Their job is to be litigious. You debate.
You still think LeBron's better than Jordan?
Of course, easily. Yeah, years ago.
I don't know about easily.
The point of
he is.
The point of the game is look, we'll argue about the point of the game is what? To win, right?
To win what?
The whole point of playing a sport is to win the game, right? Isn't that the point of the game? Of football, basketball, baseball, all of them. What's the point? To win, right? Who's done it more?
Well, we're talking about a team sport versus if this was tennis, 100%. We're talking about a team sport. So at the end of the day, the best individual player to ever play of a team sport, in my opinion, and a lot of people is LeBron James.
I can respect that also.
I can say best all around athlete. Yes, for sure.
The point is, I'm not mad at people who say Jordan's the best. I just think LeBron's better. Like Nick Wright did the thing with Kareem. He made an argument. Well, Kareem could argue for that spot as well. Yeah, Kareem's won more than both of them.
Yeah, 11 was it? Oh, that'd be Russell.
Kareem has 6 rings. Kareem has 6 rings, 5 VIPs, and he won high school.
But 5 of those were with Magic.
Okay. But wait. But 6 of Jordan's were with who? Pippen. So you can't act like Pippen's not.
But Magic's top 5.
Wait, Jordan won without arguably the greatest coach of all time, right? And Pippen. Well, Kareem won high school, college, and the NBA. Jordan only won in college and NBA. So you could find ways to get any the most points.
Of course.
You could find a bunch of things. My point is, there's an argument for all 3. And of that 3, my choice is just LeBron James.
So this is the idea, a show I had, right? I had a show called The Debate. That's what I wanted to do, right? It was comedians debating each other. And then somebody had once recommended that maybe it was just me and one other person. Mm-hmm. I just think y'all two. Y'all should do y'all skip y'all skip
This is why. I would destroy him every time.
No, that's what you think. Because the audience is like, this motherfucker's clueless.
This is why. Mike's an emotional debater.
I just want a producer credit.
Mike's
created by
Mike's a loyal Miami Dolphins fan, right?
An emotional debater that's entertainment.
Roommates.
You mean like Stephen A. Smith?
Right. I would
You're gonna be like the boring ass
guy.
I'm gonna fucking carry the show.
The guy that says shit about Karen, like he would say stupid shit like that. Yeah. And I would eat him alive. It wouldn't be fun.
You mean I'll be like Skip Bayless, who's making fucking $20 million?
It wouldn't be fun for me because I don't want to win,
dude. Because I could bring up the facts. I'd have the stats.
Facts and stats.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. We did it for free at the house.
I think it's
y'all
great
doing
TV.
it here too.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's great TV.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so who's the best WNBA player of all time?
WNBA player. Oh, now we're going back to the sexism, Michael.
Oh, I love
You were
sexism. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's your cancel number. What was that?
Bring
How
it,
many?
dude.
How many
If you
are
get
we
canceled,
on?
that means you're
How
making
many
money.
are
Now let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Michael. I know when we young comedians, we willing to say anything to get the laugh, right? Because we just super fearless. The more and more success you get, the more you feel like you have to kind of tame what you're saying, like what Rell is doing. I was there at one point, and well, then we got canceled.
No, I'm not
I
saying
felt that way for a while.
But this is what I'm saying. Is there any fear that when you do hit something that you said,
it's over.
Yeah.
It's if I'm famous, I'm canceled.
Okay.
I have so many podcasts out there saying shit. I'm at the point now I don't give a fuck. I say whatever I want on stage. I cross the line, but I also play with it and go, oh my bad, sorry, did I go too far? And then they laugh at it.
You shouldn't show us the cheat sheet. Now people gonna be like, he meant that shit.
Well, whatever, dude.
It
is what it is.
Do you feel that way that you got to like?
I'm not fucking
be lighter with stuff. I'm sorry, it's your podcast.
No, it's not. This is our
For real,
no, for real. I mean this shit. When we are here, this is our shit. I mean that shit. When we here, bro, this is all our shit. So go for it. You guys.
I have felt like that. Like I have to be mindful of what I'm saying on stage. Especially because I do stuff with kids as well.
So you want to be on that Disney shit.
I'm already on a Disney.
Yeah, so you honestly should cancel this fucking episode. Blur her out. You next to that fucking racist comic, Michael Lenoci.
I just been calling you out, Michael. I ain't been saying none of that.
That's what she been saying. She good.
But I've been conscious of it but also with being myself.
Right.
So I had to kind of find some type of balance because I was like, well, if someone sees me in person, this is how I am. You know what I mean? And but I know how to like NDA like you are, not go too far. So I do, I guess in a sense, feel like, I don't want to go too far, or some stuff I won't really touch on, or I don't mind sitting back. I'll be like, yep, that's not something I'm.
This is the thing. I don't. I'd say whatever, like in conversation, like about specific stuff about like, people I work for, that's different than my material.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like, different than my stand-up. Well, I don't know.
I'm not going to share personal conversations I've had with like people I might work for at certain levels, whatever. But as far as stand-up, I go harder only because to me it's more of a challenge.
You said Will Smith's gay, right? What?
What did you say about Will Smith?
To me,
he was gay. Oh, cool.
To me, it's more of a challenge to be able to say what you want. I think it's dumb to just say shit to be controversial. That's stupid.
Oh, that's dumb.
Like a lot of
Michael.
Like a lot of
no.
Not Mike, but specifically.
I see it with younger comics because Chappelle's doing the transgender thing.
So
they're trying to do it. It's like,
right. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of white comics who are racist use comedy to say, I'm just being the freedom of speech, and there's no context to the comedy tool. They just want to say it.
Also, part of your job as a comedian is to make the room laugh.
Right.
So some guys are like, "Oh, I'm just edgy." I'm like, "Well, then make them laugh." Yeah, you got to be transgender.
You got to be edgy.
Do you really have that point of view? You don't. You're fucking 33. You don't have a point of view on transgender. Chappelle's 50. He does.
Right.
My point of view when I do stand up is more anyway, just making tough topics approachable. So that's always my angle anyway.
Right.
So that's usually me being me. But like, in a normal conversation, I might say a little bit more than I would say on stage, but it's just that I won't say it in the exact same words rather. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about the same thing, but I'm making it more approachable where people can tolerate it. It's just my style.
I think the trick is finding what we're all thinking. If you just say some mean shit, it ain't go nowhere. If you say what we're all thinking, but make that funny, you can win. That's why Corey Holcomb does so well, because he'll say some horrible shit, but it's like you thought that shit, and then it's still you still make it work. So
I heard Chappelle say something similar. He said, "I say what people feel."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's a whole other conversation, Chappelle. It's not a whole other thing.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has some weird fetish shit going on too. I mean, you could drop the transgender thing by now.
Are you turning the cameras off?
I got enough of y'all. No, I was going.
Oh,
those cameras, they cut off at the 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they and sometimes overheat.
I could have kept talking.
Okay, we still be good. So I don't think people think comedy's dead and all this other goofy shit. I think that's the stupidest shit in the world. I think comedy's stronger than it's ever been.
So many different ways to pop.
There's so many different ways to pop. You can literally do stand up. You can go on Instagram. You can have a podcast. You can say, you know what I'm saying?
I think the special game's done. Unless you're big and they're gonna give you a lot of money, man. Nobody gives a fuck. Just put the clips. I mean,
Yeah, that's
I know
probably
people.
right.
I know fucking people that shot their little 30 minutes on Netflix. I got more of a boom fucking posting clips.
That's
I'm
crazy.
selling more tickets.
But
you know what I mean?
You know, man, damn, we had a great conversation about this yesterday, and I want to get y'all opinion on this. However, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like if you still say something great, there's an opportunity for you to pop.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I bring that up because Brian Simpson, I had no clue who the fuck he
really?
was. Didn't
Brian's Netflix did well.
That's
what
I'm saying.
30 or 15.
It was a 30. I think it was 30 minutes.
His was 30, but yes.
But and what I'm saying is his material was so good that people took notice.
Brian, I was like this.
But
I know,
not everybody's stylistic is like that. He is that.
No,
but I'm
but
saying,
yeah.
I'm saying, Brian went from door guy, comedy store. I've known Brian for like we were kids.
But we knew he was
DC.
great when he was a door guy.
Right, but he went from door guy shit to he's doing small theaters now. Like Brian's killing shit.
And Rogan took him on too.
Right.
That helps a lot.
But this is the point
That
I'm
was
saying.
that was before that though.
Yeah.
But this is the point I'm making. So I hear what you're saying about not really doing specials, but he did do one.
Yeah.
If the material is great, I feel like you have an opportunity to still stand
Yeah,
out.
Ali Wong.
Listen, Ali Wong
Ali
too.
Wong
Ali
is
Wong too.
good.
I'm saying
I like
specials
her
are.
special.
Listen, if you're
It was
big,
really good.
if you're Ali Wong, they're
Ali
giving you
Wong's
$2 million
special was
to do a
good.
special. You
I
do
liked
it.
it a lot.
No, but I'm saying Ali Wong.
Yeah.
Ali Wong. She got on from her comedy. She was in the game, but her special with she's pregnant and shit. That shit was like, oh, you in the
She has
game.
a fan base.
And
too.
again, it was a fire special.
It was a
fire
really
special.
good
This is what I'm
special.
saying too. If you
Yeah,
do,
both of those, her new one and the one where she was pregnant.
people need to know where they're at in their comedy, and maybe they do, maybe they don't. If you know your shit ain't special, just shoot some shit and put out the clips.
But you know what? You
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
shoot it, yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing, Joe. You don't know until you do it. Like I don't know if people thought Brian was gonna get blow what he did.
That's
blow,
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You don't know until you put. I've seen Ali Wong before. I know her in San Francisco. I never thought it was like anything incredible. Her special, I was like, oh my god, this is the same girl.
But part of me, I don't know. Man, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
There's just so many different ways now.
You have to know if you're a killer or not when it comes to stand up.
Bro, let me tell you something. Motherfuckers don't know. You think you're a killer, right? So you go to a room and like say you in the hood, say you in the black room, right? And you the shit there. You go somewhere else.
That's true.
You ain't that guy. You know what I mean? I love Seinfeld's probably arguably one of the greatest of all time. Seinfeld ain't he gonna bomb on tripping on Tuesdays.
I used to hear that, but I don't agree. I think he could go to tripping on Tuesdays, and I think he could do
I think he bomb. He bomb. Seinfeld's style.
Bill or Louis will kill, but Seinfeld's not top.
Seinfeld's gonna. Oh, I mean, people love him.
Yes.
Seinfeld's gonna bomb only because his style don't fit that room. A Bill Burr style fits that room.
Yeah,
a Louis style.
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
Comedy's so subjective.
Right. So Seinfeld's style is slow. People watch this and like whatever Seinfeld. No, he would not. That slow shit. That simple. You know what's niggas like? Nigga, get the fuck off stage. Especially when Corey Holcomb just went up.
You don't think? But listen, I'm just doing a little debate, little pushback.
Yeah.
Seinfeld shit is all about relatability, his material.
Right.
You don't think if he says something that these black dudes relate to, whether it's flying on an airplane, whether it's something about cars or clothes.
I don't think niggas care about the phone ringing while you in the shower. Right.
I do.
Especially after. But Justin, you ain't the crowd. You ain't the whole crowd.
I mean, Jerry's kind of just, he doesn't do the club circuit anymore. He's not growing with the better comics. He's just in Vegas making his millions, and he's just kind of like, let's go see.
Yeah.
He's like an influence of comedy. So he's on Mount Rushmore.
Listen.
He's on Mount Rushmore because of his influence, but he's not one of the goats like Carlin or Pryor.
People argue that, but I'm saying this. I'm not shitting on Seinfeld. I'm just saying his audience.
Are we definitely clipping this up to make it look like?
Well,
shit?
I don't give a fuck. What's up? Like, old Jewish people in the Catskills ain't coming to see me no way, so I ain't tripping. But my point is,
we got that one too.
Point is, he's a goat to a certain audience. That's okay. Look, Bernie
I think that's all the comedy, though. I don't feel like some people like everybody.
Yes, of course.
Right, Bernie.
That's just what it is.
I think Chappelle is the guy.
I know people that
I
don't
know
like
people that don't like him,
and they're called they have bad taste. But I'm saying,
who's the most comic?
Based on what Justin is saying, based on what Justin is saying about when to make a special or anything like that, I feel like there are a lot of people making them premature.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, there's an audience for that too, because we're in that social media age.
That's true. We're an emotional comedy age.
It's like it's different. It's not like it used to be where you have to have an hour special Most of the time when you're on stage, you don't even get an hour. If you're not a headliner,
So-
you might have an hour, but you
Yeah.
don't get an hour.
Nobody's
unless you're
watching
on
an
the road.
hour anyway. They even say on Netflix,
Yeah.
even the guys who are putting out the hours who are famous, they said
Yeah.
analytics, people are dropping out at 20.
Yeah,
So that's why it's like-
Well, that's why I plan. I
even
plan
the
to shoot a
clips.
special and
Yeah.
only do 20 minutes.
Yeah, that is the way to do it.
And then
How
chop
people
that
are
up.
doing that on YouTube.
Earthquakes was
Also-
like 37.
Let me
I
tell
don't
you
think
a
it was
trick
that.
too. You want to know
That's
how
an earthquake.
You know how crazy
Yeah.
the game is too? The clips. What helps
Yeah.
them go viral now? It's like you can't even leave the natural nuances and pauses that you do in stand-up. They gotta be like, even the clips.
Mm.
I mean,
So
no,
they're
you
watching the
still have
clips.
to on stage though.
Yes, on stage, but I'm saying your clips, they're
Right.
watching like, that's not even what the set looks like. You're just doing that for the algorithm to work, which is so annoying, but it's like,
It's
it's
about
part of the
money.
game.
It's about money. It's about the fan base.
Social
creating
media
a
is
fan
no different
base.
from acting.
Yeah.
It's just to
I
help
don't-
us stand up.
Exactly.
I don't
It's
think
a
specials
tool.
are done though. I think, like you said, specific people are going to always be able to shine because they bringing something new to the game. But
Mm.
stand up, but the clips are the new way of making it. So if you're a comic,
You
who
could be
got-
a theater actor
if you're
with clips.
if you're of course, but so can
You really can.
so can
I mean,
so
shit.
can if your Netflix blow up.
I mean, Trevor's doing theaters.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
So can
he did it, but he already had an audience before the clip.
That's true. He did.
Sure. Okay. Fine.
You're not talking about Trevor Noah.
Wallace. Trevor Wallace.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Trevor Noah's like an
But
international.
but hold on. That's actually how Trevor Noah blew up. I heard him on a podcast. He put his clips out. He was like, people were so precious about putting out material, and he was like, "Fuck that, I'm gonna just put out clips."
Mhm.
And so he's actually one of the first people that was actually putting out clips online, and that is how he blew up.
I love Trevor Noah. I do. I love his comedy. I just think, yeah.
What?
Oh, he's hot too. Yeah, that's.
Hey man, I would love to get Trevor Noah on my Urban Legends podcast. So shout out to.
No, he's so funny though. I really love his.
You think he's sexy, huh?
His style.
Some
Hopefully
comedians.
the husband doesn't watch this episode.
He knows. I think Trevor Noah.
Rell's
He
not saying anything.
knows.
I'm a PR train. I know
So-
that.
so-
Rell lived with me for 4 years, by the way.
What y'all feel about Clappity? What they say, Clappity?
The hell's that?
Clapter.
STD?
Clapter when people don't say something that's funny, but they say something that everyone agrees with. And
Clapter-
so
I mean, I think that's upper. That's like Chappelle's doing that a little bit.
Highbrow.
George Carlin did it.
Clapter's fine. You know
Chappelle
why?
got
You know why?
I don't mind it.
Clapter's fine. Just the whole special shouldn't be. Chris Rock is half Clapter, half joke. Like, come on, like, let's be honest.
But that's because it's like, oh,
Which Chris Rock? New Chris Rock or old Chris Rock?
Old Chris Rock. Part of it is Clapter is a part of the laughing. And
he's
the
on my Mount Rushmore.
Oh, me too.
in comedy, you need everything. You need. Well, for Chris Rock, he gonna go. Ooh, you get you the oohs, get you the clapter. You might get the big claps too. You get everything. The Rock.
So that's great. Then you're getting everything.
That's everything.
That's good.
The whole special shouldn't be clapter.
Okay,
No.
that's what I'm talking about.
But that's what Chappelle's kind of become.
You think so?
He's kind of like he's become to me. He's the Carlin, where he's just doing these social issues and he's hitting it. And it's more like you have to hear it and you like watching him and it's captivating and you're like, yeah, that is true, and that's what Carlin was doing in the end. Whereas you have someone like Pryor who's just always making you belly laugh. That's what Louis doing.
I'm not gonna. So
Louis still making you belly laugh with jokes.
I hear what you're saying, and I don't disagree. When I watched Sticks and Stone, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought it was making great points, but I was laughing out
You're
loud.
belly laughing.
I was belly laughing.
Gotcha.
However, when my wife watched it and one of my homeboys watched it, they was like, I mean, he's making good points, but
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
That's how I feel.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can respect
That's
that.
what I mean.
I can
It's
respect
high-
that.
It's so
high-
subjective.
yeah.
It's so subjective. That's exactly what I'm talking
But
about.
I think we gotta recognize comedy is evolving, whether we
Yeah.
like it or not. So
Yeah.
that type of comedy, there are people who are getting. I'm not gonna say, but they're having a full on specials where that's the most important
Yeah.
thing. There's a thing called emotional comedy now, right? Where your emotions are more important than the jokes.
But that's been
And-
there. That was been there.
No,
in the
no.
80s.
Wait, no. But it wasn't like the whole set was emotion shit.
Yeah.
And there's an audience for it, so it's kind of like you kind of have to. That's just you have to embrace it. It's a
It's
part of comedy,
different,
as well
yeah.
as podcast comedy. That's a new era now,
Mhm.
where the podcasters can just podcast and say whatever, and then that's their comedy. And
Right.
they'll go on
You're
tour
almost
with
a
their podcast.
politician.
It's true. I just
You're
did
almost
a
a
show.
politician,
I
right?
just did a show, and right after our show, there was like a podcast. Right after it,
Right.
and they aren't. I don't even know if they were comedians. They just have such a big.
Look,
Some people are
podcast.
like
good
Joe
podcasters,
Budden,
yeah.
Joe Budden and them, like Rory and Mel, they tour clubs and theaters, and it's
Mhm.
Wow.
put in comedy venues.
Yeah.
As this is a comedy entertainment thing, and they're just
Yes.
talking about
and
hip
they
hop.
just talking.
Bro, there's a.
That's all I want to do
That's
now.
considered that's considered comedy.
Well, see, this is the funny thing. So that's what I want to. After doing MacGyver and Rush Hour, I do want to have my own show.
This nigga Justin
Mm.
can't go 2 minutes You know, by the way, I was on.
Oh man, he fucking burned
He
you.
made his grandmother's funeral, and my Hattie Mae was great when she saw me on MacGyver. She came to set.
Take it.
Rest
Fuck
is-
your feelings,
rest
bro.
Hey
is-
man,
Take it.
it's called Fuck Your Feelings. I just need him to be on the show that lasts more than 2 seasons.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, they don't like that though. That's
Nah.
Now this is getting fun.
Oh,
It
no.
wasn't strong enough to respond.
No,
to.
it wasn't. No, it was just a fact. That's all.
It wasn't strong enough to respond. Like,
Everything-
we've heard that bit already.
No, we ain't heard that one. We ain't heard that.
We heard the just get us whatever.
They're really good. That got them, right?
I mean, you know when I'm mad. You know.
Oh yeah.
Well, I ain't trying to make you mad.
I'm sorry. I
Your
apologize.
hands are
See?
So, why you didn't put her in the seat?
Wait, see, that's how you know when he started going like this.
I was
when
like,
Y'all are like abusing me.
I apologize. Don't please cut that. Those people think
The way
they treat her, I'll break all this shit. So what were you saying?
So back to MacGyver.
What were you saying?
Guys living in the past.
Podcast. No, I'm living in the future.
I know, I'm kidding.
Which is honestly what was my point. I realized if I could just podcast and do stand up, I'm straight.
Me too. Me
You
too.
don't want to be active no more?
For the money.
For the
if
money,
It's big money.
If it's big
Wait,
money.
time out.
But that's what I was getting to before you cut me.
Give me a second.
Before you
We've
cut me
jumped
off.
around a
Before
lot.
you cut me off, that's what I was getting to.
There's
I
a lot of
would
jump
want
around.
to do my Martin or my Atlanta.
I got you.
After that, I'm straight, bro.
You don't want to be an actor no more.
The thing
I've
is,
done it.
Is this news?
who's gonna watch your
Hold
Martin?
on.
That's not like where's
Hold
that
on.
going?
Wait, so
Wow.
Justin, what made you feel that way? Because you were on
the
the show for a long
the
time.
long work hours. See, y'all haven't done a 1 hour
You did
show.
a procedural. That's a long time.
I agree. So that's what I'm saying. If I do like, let's
But
say
all comedies are procedurals now.
Exactly.
Succession, Atlanta. Like, bro,
Atlanta
you can't
is-
do slapstick comedy shows
even
anymore. They don't
even,
work.
even
No,
killing.
no, no.
I'm on a slapstick.
It's- they're all
kind of
drama.
thing.
Exactly.
It's still
They're
shot.
dramedy.
See, that was good.
Well, that's the problem.
That should be your closer. Your act. I've seen your act. So if you get like a regular comedy, like say like I don't know some Office type of show come like Abbott Elementary, right? You get cast in Abbott. You wouldn't do that.
I probably would,
That's what you're saying.
but this is what I'm saying. I'm cool if I don't though. This is what I'm saying.
You let those two experiences stop you from wanting to be.
No. It's not. It's knowing where you're happy. If
yeah.
you know you're
At
not,
the end of the day,
You don't like
happiness
the
is real.
hours.
I don't like the
understand.
hours.
I always heard that shit was a long
This is why,
time.
is.
And
this
you're
is why I'm
stuck.
disappointed. This is why I'm disappointed.
Why?
And that's why
Me
his
and-
stand-up suffered because he was always shooting those hours.
That's fair. This is why I'm disappointed.
That's true though.
Me and you
It's
can
true,
have
'cause it's hard to
conversations.
balance it.
We got conversations that most comedians we know in our circle can't really have.
Right.
That's not a brag thing. That's just like we could talk about. We've had like little shit about SAG, whatever the fuck we talked about.
Right.
So I'm like, you in the fight with me, nigga? You Tone.
Like you can't quit.
Well, no, I'm not.
But Rell, you come off as someone who like wants to be in acting and would stop doing stand-up.
No,
Am I right?
I've
He
been,
might.
No, I still do it every
If you
day.
were making millions of dollars a year acting, would you still do stand-up?
of course, I can't. We addicted to this shit, bro.
Right.
It's like being horny, food, and comedies in a weird way.
I've
I mean,
just,
so-
maybe it's the 1 hour shit, but the hours are stupid.
I think because you was in Atlanta, you were doing
I
that.
like
all
Atlanta.
after.
I like Atlanta.
But you needed to be doing stand up in LA. You know what I'm saying?
I did. Yeah. I mean,
Like, your fan base,
Hanging out with James Harden.
Let me.
are you happier on? But you doing a see, here's the good thing about your comedy too. You get to wild out and just do wild shit. So that's good. I can understand why you're having fun. I also know this is only season 1, and you haven't gotten to season 4 or 5. And once you even Donald Glover said the reason why he left Community, which was a half hour, it starts feeling like a 9 to 5.
Because he probably was crazy. But
It starts feeling like a 9. You haven't gotten
It's a
there.
job.
Listen,
no, but
Bro,
like,
every great show, they all say they're miserable by
exactly,
season 5.
exactly.
put like
bro.
this. Put like this.
I feel like some of them
Were
say
you
it by
still-
season
were
3
you
now.
still-
That's a fact.
Mhm.
Were
It's
you
a
still-
fact though.
Were you still
Yeah.
doing stand up after?
Although
Like
it'd be fun to be on Succession.
You don't have the
That shit-
time.
that's
That's
what I'm saying. You were on an hour show. If you
Yeah.
did a
Witty.
30, if you did a 30, you probably would feel maybe different. Like a comedy.
I agree. If I was on a 30,
Or
and
if it was your show.
and if it was my show, and that's
Yeah.
the real key also.
Yeah.
So that's what I work. So
Actually, you know what? Justin ain't auditioning. Fuck it. More roles. I gotta compete. Okay, never mind. Bye, nigga.
that's true.
Bye.
That's true.
It's not about that shit.
I'm very selective with what I'm auditioning for right
Yeah.
now. But
Compete.
that is also the case. If it's not your show and you don't have input, like legitimate input,
Yeah.
You're stressed about getting fired, probably.
yeah, well, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when it's not your show, you start. It's not the same. So that's so.
And you on a show that's not centered to black. You sit on a show that's like white people writing your lines.
Yeah, that's something too. You know, that's something
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
You know, so I be thinking about so I only because I was on CBS for 6 years. You said, okay.
But I thought you were an
kinda
actor first.
Huh?
I thought you were an actor first.
Technically.
So you decided you.
But I've always been bro. I won most humorous in elementary school.
Oh shit, that makes you legit then for sure.
Okay.
No, but this is what I'm
Of
saying.
all time,
What I'm
A bunch
saying.
of 7-year-olds said he was the funniest.
Was
They
the
know comedy.
Was it Big Booger closer? What was the eat glue big bit you had?
You know, niggas that didn't win any superlatives. I get it. But listen,
Fucking school of 10 people. You know?
it was not. It was a very
Fucking
big.
Sarasota,
Lee, tell
Florida.
him. Lee, tell him.
Fucking the West Coast. Of
He was
Florida.
funny. He made skits you all weren't ready for.
Dude, why does it sound like this guy's being held hostage? Fucking,
Lee said I was funny, everyone. But I said all of that to say this: once you experience certain things, you start to realize, okay, why am I doing this? Am I doing this for the money, or am I doing this because I'm being fulfilled and I'm happy?
Right.
And I know for me now, at least when it comes to at least that particular acting, where I'm happy and where I'm not happy. Now, when I get to also answer the thing, well, it ain't answered, but the reason why I'm not on TV right now, honestly, I've auditioned for some shit I do like and I didn't get, but I turned down so much shit because I'm focused on developing my show.
Yeah.
Somewhere where I feel like at least I'm going to be happy and fulfilled when I'm there. And I don't feel like I'm just clocking in to work on somebody else's shit.
I can understand that. I went like my degree is in that. So like you know what I mean? And I'm in the middle of writing pilots right now. And so I understand what you're saying. I remember you, Michael.
Well, how do you feel like your show's a drama, correct?
The ones that I'm in I got BMF and Good Trouble, but I have like some smaller roles on a bunch of comedies.
Is Good Trouble's a drama, no?
Yeah, it is.
So do you get time to do stand up? Really?
It got to the point where I couldn't, and so I have to take time out.
See, I would never want to.
That's what I'm saying.
It's too hard.
Stand up feeds my soul.
With the dramas, and
Stand
I'm
up
also a full-time voice actor.
Right.
So
say that again.
You don't get much time to stand
I'm
up.
also a full-time voice actor.
Wow.
So you don't get time for stand up.
So a lot of times I don't.
How does
have
that
as much
affect your
time for
relationship? Because if you're always talking into a mic,
Michael is trying to get in. Michael, I am married.
Haley, if you're watching, Haley, if you're watching, it's a bit. It's a bit.
I know I got enough.
You're married for now.
I got.
I'll take my percentages.
How much time do you got?
No, I get it. You're doing more dramatic stuff. It's just harder, but you didn't find time on the weekends though.
Bro,
no, it's too difficult because you need to rest. You are
Your
memorizing
voice,
lines. Your voice, like
energy.
I hear you.
And like I also work on the weekends.
I just like my.
So I have to mix it in, like where I'll go. Okay, I gotta do stand up a couple times a month this month. But when I was shooting in Atlanta, I didn't do it at all.
I feel you.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, how many episodes y'all do? 10, 8?
We did 10 the first season. Yeah.
How many y'all doing second season?
I don't be knowing them shit.
If it drops to 8, you're on your road to cancellation.
I don't know.
But to me, that's the best. Just
That's
get the
kinda great.
credit, get the money, and let's go.
Yeah,
But that's what I was about to get to, which is if you're only doing 10 episodes, 8 episodes, you still have time to go do other shit.
Because Donuts was 24 episodes. I would still go do stand. It was in LA though.
Nigga, that was a sitcom.
Wouldn't the best thing be
that's
to
a
be
great
like
schedule.
on
You're right.
SNL, be on
You
SNL
probably
for
done
2
in the
seasons and
beginning.
get out?
I would love
Then
that.
you're in the branch.
You
Then
need
you're
SNL. You need SNL at least
5.
At least 5.
I
Bro,
think 5
I'm saying
seasons.
I know one,
even
two guys.
one you could fast forward it. John Radinsky's doing fine. He was 1 year
Who is
wonder.
it?
John Radinsky. He still auditions for big movies.
okay.
does
You're right,
stand-up.
but you want to still be known.
Yes,
for
but I'm
it.
saying if you only had 1 or 2 seasons on there, it's great still because it opens. You have that badge of like I was on SNL.
But like
forever.
if you did SNL for
It
one,
definitely helps.
if you did SNL for one season, you shouldn't still be auditioning for the show I'm auditioning for. That's how I look at
you
it.
still get auditions for shit that you would never get.
Yeah, because I understand what he said. Because even
You're in.
Jenny Slate only did it 1 season,
Only one season?
and she's working. Yeah, and she said, "Fuck her
It's
first sketch
It's your work ethic, bro.
live on the air."
Yeah, that's what I'm
If
saying.
you got work ethic,
If you
work
gave me
anywhere.
1 season at SNL, I'm gone, bro. I'm a theater act next week. Because why I'm on SNL, I'm doing stand up every fucking night, setting up tour shit.
But this is what I do know about SNL: the work schedule
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
I've heard,
insane.
I've heard.
Motherfucker, the bags will be down to my lips.
You know what? You know what though? You know what's crazy? those guys still perform hella stand-ups.
Yeah,
They in New
Chris
York.
Red is up every
Chris
day.
Red's still getting up. He's a raw
he's
comic.
in hella
sketches.
Is he
He's a
doing
good
that
comic.
during the season or he's doing that
doing
when
the
he's
season.
During the season.
When
He's
I
a good
met
comic.
Sam J, when she was on the writing staff, like Michael Shea's still getting up. Like
But the
Michael
writing staff, they don't. They have. I feel like they'll have a little bit more time.
they all there together.
I
They
think
all there together.
Red probably
Yeah.
has a little bit more flexibility.
Red
It's
still
like he's
gets-
like the main guy on there now.
Red still gets up pretty often.
You better not let Keenan hear you say that.
Keenan, love you. Watched you when I was in
don't know how
elementary
they-
school. Love you.
I don't know how they manage it because Keenan
He's a
had
robot at
his
this
own show. He had his
Exactly.
They flew back and
They
forth.
were
They
doing
flew
it.
back
And
and
that was
forth.
insane.
ABC Jet.
I don't know how they did that.
They flew back and forth
At
literally.
this point,
I do
Keenan's
know.
not
They
even.
flew back. They was
He's
crazy.
not even real. That's just like some made up
Yeah.
robot.
Who?
I
Keenan.
don't know. Yeah, I'm
I
like,
know.
wow.
This guy doesn't age. He's just fucking.
Mighty Ducks. He was in
And
Mighty
he has
Ducks.
a family. He has a family.
You know who else
too,
was in
so
Mighty
that's
Ducks?
a lot.
The guy who fucking faked his beating.
Justin
Jesse.
Smollett.
He was in fucking
Oh.
Mighty Ducks.
Which one?
He's
The first one?
yeah, or the first or second. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, that's him as a child actor.
Hold on. I heard Keenan and his wife split.
He was the-
I'm Googling this right
Oh,
now.
did they?
I'm finna Google it. We finna get out of here, but I'm finna Google this. Keenan Thompson files divorce papers. Damn.
Let's get
June
some-
15th.
How about some
2022.
positivity? Keenan's hosting the Emmys this year. Why are we going right to the?
No,
Right to the
when you said he had a
I'm
family.
just saying
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
schedule. Yeah. because- so that, I mean, I don't know their
That's your
business,
daughter?
but
That's my
a lot
daughter.
of times the schedule is a huge issue with that, you know?
But I would like that though. Like you sit around with other bunch of
What do you
writers
think he's
writing
getting
sketches.
paid for
That sounds
SNL,
fun.
Who knows at this point?
Because like I know they don't pay well the first few seasons.
Well,
But
that-
Keenan got to be getting. You know, he been the longest serving. He got to be getting something crazy.
at least 100.
But how come he's never broke off into movies?
He did. He did Fat Albert with Bill Cosby.
Didn't
Bro,
really do
everybody,
well.
people lifestyle shit, man. People, a lot of people just be like, I'm cool.
He did. I mean, he
But
did.
like,
he did Snakes on a Plane too.
oh,
Listen, this is what people got to realize, man. It is fucking hard
yeah,
to become a movie star, bro.
for sure.
Right.
It's fucking hard. It takes hard work. I listened to Will Smith book. He said you got to know how to fuck, fight,
Fuck.
You gotta fuck. You gotta fuck. You gotta
Yeah,
fuck
you
the.
have to
You gotta
be
fuck the
fuckable.
women
You
You
on
gotta be
the set.
fuckable.
You have to
Yeah.
be fuckable.
Oh, be fuckable.
But
Yeah.
he said fuck. He didn't say fuckable.
But that's what he meant.
Yeah.
You gotta fuck the women on this.
He said
cast.
you got to know how to fight. It was another F word
what he
he
was
said.
saying.
Wait, time out. What you mean you got to be able to fight? Fuck.
Fight
Because
a movie
action.
star, action
He's
star.
like, because-
Oh, be
but
an
you're
action-
just
oh,
saying,
You're
like,
taking it too
he's
literally.
saying,
Yeah,
like, internationally, he's
Emotionally,
saying if
you gotta be
you're
able
trying
to fight.
be an international star.
You consider Al Pacino a movie star?
and movie star.
He,
but
Yeah.
he did none of that shit.
He's saying
Yeah,
But
that's
what,
true.
what you consider a movie star and a nigga in movies are two different things.
but Justin, you're talking about international action movie star.
Yeah,
like
that's
Marvel
different.
or something
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be a movie star.
I'm saying yes, a movie star, meaning what Kevin Hart is. The Rock is a movie star.
Is Kevin Hart a movie star? Because I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is Kevin
now
Hart?
he is.
Now he
Is
is.
he fuckable? Like, is it like bitches want to fuck?
Have
Kevin?
you seen his sex tape? Yes,
no,
he's
no. That's
fuckable.
in-
He
that's
had
in-
a
No,
sex
he
that's
doesn't.
in real- that's in real life.
You're
That's in real
saying
life.
he
He had a
doesn't
sex
play the
tape?
sex
He
lead
doesn't
in
play
a
the sex
movie.
leads in movies.
He doesn't.
He's starting to graduate to that with these action movies.
He
that
does
he's
lick his
doing.
lips way more now. In
I mean,
scenes.
Yes, bro.
He's a star.
But
He's a
even,
star.
I don't even think it's
that
on
one
screen.
bombed.
I don't even think what he meant, Will Smith meant, was particularly on screen. Just in general, like Leonardo DiCaprio is a movie star.
Right.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
I'll fuck him.
there's people that's in movies,
course you will.
and then there's movie stars. Like I'm finna go in the past. When I was
MacGyver,
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
When I did Rush Hour, I was on my road to becoming a TV star. The shit got canceled.
You
Then I
believe
just became a nigga on TV. See, it's a difference.
That ain't bad. being on TV.
What changed it?
What you mean? I wasn't the star. I wasn't the lead.
Just because you weren't the lead?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. You got to be fucking
And
number
also,
one.
I mean, listen, Tom Hanks was on a TV show that failed before he became a big actor. I
Bosom
mean,
buddy.
you don't even know. Yeah.
Bosom.
Anyway, I think we're over each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've had enough of this
I thought I was
conversation.
doing. I thought this podcast was with Brandon T. Jackson.
He's next week.
Hilarious.
Shout out to Brandon T. Jackson, man. He's actually gonna do it. We out of here. This is actually the mark I was trying to hit on the time.
Hell yeah.
How long has it been?
It's been about almost an hour and a half.
Too long.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, man. You know, I wanted to waste everybody's time for an hour and a
Gotta catch a flight.
half. Where you going?
Where?
New York.
Do
Oh,
what?
you for real leaving?
Yeah,
What y'all got to
He's
say?
like, I gotta
Say
go.
y'all socials, where they can find you at.
I mean, if you really care, you'll go in the description and look it up. What the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's in the description.
water
just
now you said that.
Like, fuck off. You know. Oh, he said it. Let's go. No, go in the description if you like me, and then you fucking do the work.
I hope everybody unfollow this jerk.
Oh
Please.
my God,
Tell
Michael.
what you're on.
Yo, what you on?
You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter. You know who said that?
This asshole.
Is this you,
He's the
What?
biggest asshole.
Michael?
I just the producer bleeped you out.
Oh my God. At Shondalia White, not with fucking Michael. At Shondalia White, SHONDALIA White.
Sitting there
like
with
the
a fucking
color.
pen and paper. Can you repeat it? Like,
Don't interrupt her.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop.
Yes,
Also the
Michael.
star of BMF.
That's right.
Also on what's the other show?
Good Trouble.
Good
Good
Trouble.
Trouble.
Can you give us a little
You
singing?
can check me out on Pixar's Onward
Ooh.
and Turning Red.
Ooh.
Damn, get it, girl.
Oh, Michael, do you
good.
want to go ahead and get your credit?
Oh.
Okay. Did a podcast with.
Rell, say shit.
Well, shit, she gets stunning. I ain't on shit. She gets stunning. My name is Rell Battle.
Rell's on killing it.
She's stunning on that.
Rell is on
Well, you're
killing
on a
it.
bigger thing.
He's on killing it.
I
He's
ain't got
killing
Disney
it.
money.
What was the other show you created though? Roast Battle.
Roast
You
Battle.
created Roast Battle, man. Rell's fucking
that's
doing
it.
it.
Co-created.
Don't be downplaying.
Okay.
You're doing way more.
Co-created
You
with
work
Jeff
for Will
Ross.
Smith. You're doing way more than all of us.
I don't got Disney money.
Dude, he's got a picture with Will Smith. He's doing the best.
Hey man, and I got a podcast. Everybody, this has been Fuck Your Feelings, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. We do this every fucking week. We dropping episodes. Appreciate y'all. This is by far
Your favorite episode because I was here. Yeah.
been the greatest. This has been the
Did you
greatest.
give your socials? You didn't do it.
Dude, if they care, they'll find him.
Justin Hires is my shit. This has been the greatest asshole Fuck Your Feelings episode
my God.
ever.
Fuck you bitches out there listening. You fucking pussies.
We out.
Want me down, I get it.